Your way, dear friends, I bring many greetings from Africa, Uganda, from our Archbishop Emmanuel Obo, and from the parishioners and parents and children of the Elizabeth Schickel Nursery School. Thank you, Mr. Abraham, and may I take this opportunity to thank you for inviting me to come over and share with the Elizabeth Schickel Foundation members and all your guests who are here tonight about how little Elizabeth is touching many lives thousands of miles away in Africa. I am glad to let you know that Elizabeth Schickel Nursery School in Our Lady of Assumption Parish, Buchunya, is named after Elizabeth Mary Claire Schickel, our daughter. Her simplicity continues to live on and influencing many young people thousands of miles away in Africa. Elizabeth Nursery School is an institution in the parish of Our Lady of Assumption in the Archdiocese of Tororo in Uganda. The parish is situated on the slopes of Mount Elgon, a place prone to heavy rains that bring about mudslides, destruction of bridges, roads, leaving many families homeless and activities stranded. We are indeed far from everything: good schools, health centers, and so on. A paved road is about 8 miles away, and the nearest town is 12 miles away, and all is done on bad roads. The school motto is growing in knowledge and fear of God. Somebody once said, education without God is like educating clever devils. And so we try as much as possible to make sure we give our children a good foundation, especially in the faith. And our school objectives are: 1, to uplift early childhood education in the parish, and 2, to let the name of Elizabeth Mary Claire live on and inspire many young people thousands of miles away in Africa. We have made a number of achievements in this school, and I am happy to let you know that the presence of Elizabeth Nursery School is attracting a lot of attention in our parish. We have constructed 1 classroom block that caters for classes, baby class, middle classroom, and an office and a store. And also we have renovated an old little building to work as top class. We have fenced up the school in order to protect the children and also create a conducive atmosphere for them to learn. We have a total number of 128 children in the school, in the 3 levels of baby, middle, and top class. We have had 2 graduations. Some of you may have seen them at the tables. 2 graduations of our children, and they have been readily absorbed in the post-primary schools. We began in the year 2017. We are now in the 3rd year of the existence of the school. We have constructed sanitation rooms for the children to clean up. Many of these children walk miles to school on dirty roads, and so when they reach the school, they are able to find where they can be able to clean up. We have built a kitchen where we prepare a meal for the children. These little children come to school as early as 7 o'clock in the morning, a.m., and without breakfast in their homes, hence the need to provide a little meal. The school's daily schedule, the children report at school as early as 7 o'clock in the morning, and the official program begins at 8:30 a.m. with a health parade at which teachers inspect the children, class levels, baby class, middle class, and top class, and with a well worked out learning framework using symbols, dolls, objects, and letters. They are helped to acquire literacy in numerous skills and life skills and values. The children also have time to enjoy outdoor activities. We're putting in place little playground where they have merry-go-round, swings, jumping of ropes, soccer made out of the local materials of banana fibers, not the beautiful soccer balls we have here, but simply made out of local banana fibers. The children are served a meal, and with a little more learning, they have a prayer at 12:30 and close school, and then go home. The little nursery has made a big impact, and I am glad to let you know that Elizabeth Mary Clare is touching many lives and will continue making a big impact on our communities. The little once lonely parish has suddenly burst out into activity and sprung to life. One will be impressed by the little children running all over, learning, singing, jumping ropes, kicking banana fiber, soccer, and things like that. And the pastor is no longer a lonely person in the parish, but I have enough good noises around me now. The early morning daily masses that I've always been having, that used to be for a few adults, has now about 15 to 20 little children coming over and even accompanied by their parents. Parents are attracted to the church and to the school, following up their children, and hence participating in the life of the church. It is amazing to see little children easily recite the alphabet, count, and add numbers, both in class and outside the class as they are walking back home. It's amazing to see children teach some of their illiterate parents how to write, count, and add numbers. So they are back at home with their little mamas and dads and helping them to count things. It's amazing also to hear children nagging their parents, "Dad or Mom, I want to go to Elizabeth." They want to belong to Elizabeth Nursery School. It's a joy to learn that the children we have given a foundation are really being absorbed, readily being absorbed in good primary schools and performing well. Thank you very much for listening to me, and may the name of Elizabeth Mary Clare Schickel live on forever. Thank you.
We are extremely grateful for your commitment to your community and also for your commitment to Elizabeth. I think that was one of our favorite stories that we heard the other night. We had the privilege of having dinner with Father Timothy, and he shared with us the story of how all of the children say that they want to go to Elizabeth. And considering it is our mission as a foundation and also as a family to bring Elizabeth's life and her spirit to as many people as possible, I think that is the best way, the best example of that I have seen. So thank you so much. Father Timothy did a wonderful job of explaining all of the ways that the nursery school has impacted his community, and we are thrilled as a foundation to be able to support it. Thanks to the generosity of all of you and to many people who are not in this room, we as a foundation have been able to support the nursery school in a myriad of ways, including some of the ways that Father Timothy mentioned, helping to feed the students a lunch every single day during this past school year. We've been able to help provide funding for a teacher's annual salary. We've helped to provide uniforms to the students, which is very important to them as they identify with their schools very strongly. And we've also, one thing they didn't mention is we've been able to help provide a water tower for the school campus, which helps bring fresh water to the school and to the children, which in other situations before that they actually had to go and walk and carry the water back. I'm not exactly sure the distance, but I remember it being surprising and shocking to us who have fresh water in our homes very easily. And so one of the things that he did share with you is that the community has really come alive with the building of the Elizabeth Schickel Nursery School. And because of Father Timothy's hard work building the school, the parish community has kind of come back to life, and the families and the parents have become much more involved and invested in their children's education. But right now, while some of the children have the opportunity to go onto a primary school, which is kind of our equivalent of an elementary school, not all of them are able to go to schools that are of really good quality. Although I will say, from what we hear, they are very well prepared to do so. And so Father Timothy brought to us the hope of the parents and his own hope and of their parents is to expand the Elizabeth Schickel Nursery School to actually include a primary school in the future. And so we, of course, would like nothing more than to help him fulfill that dream. Starting a primary school would allow all 40-something children who are in the current top class to attend of the nursery school, to attend a strong elementary or primary school next year. And so we, as the Elizabeth Schickel Foundation, have made the decision that we want to make this goal a reality and fund the building of that school. We actually have no doubt that between us and Father Timothy, we can absolutely achieve that. And what we realize is that if we raise $125 for every student who's currently in the top class, we can build and outfit a classroom that will serve children for years to come. So in order to do that, we are looking to try and raise tonight an additional $5,000 to help build this school and make this dream a reality. And we, of course, would love your help. We really have not been able to get this far without you up to this point, and we know that we cannot move forward and cannot help him without your help as well. So if you would really like to contribute to this special project that we are kicking off tonight, we do have opportunities available for you to make a donation if you would like to do so. There are envelopes over here on this table, and also Ellen Smith, where is she? Raise your hand. Over back there. And I both have the availability to swipe your credit card. We'll make this really easy.
Want me to take a picture?
Yes.
We, of course, will make this as easy as possible. The impact of your gift is really, on these children's lives, is something that we cannot count. These children are having the opportunity and an education that they would not otherwise have. And so we are all grateful already for what each one of you in this room has done already to this point, and what we can do moving forward. So thank you in advance, and also thank you already for what you've done to this point. And we are so grateful to have you here. And I hope to kind of wrap up that you all have a great time tonight. The band will be playing till 11, so feel free to stick around for as long as you want. Have a signature cocktail or another drink. Dessert will be coming out soon as well, and I know that they're going to be delicious. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you all so much for being here.